はい、お待たせいたしました。はい、司会進行は引き続き私、ムチェ君の方で担当させていただきます。よろしくお願いします。はい、で次のゲームは、イースIII、ワンダラーズフロムイース。直訳するとイースから来たやべえやつって名前になるタイトルになるんですけれども、はい、これがカテゴリー any% でハードでジェネシスとなっております。はい、こちらのゲームなんですけれども、解説の方、今、いらっしゃいませんので、技術者の方、ぜひぜひ、解説の方をくるってご応募いただけますと幸いです。助かります。私はですね、私は、イースは1、2しかやったことがないんですよ。まあいい機会なんでね、この先の作品もやっていきたいなと思ってるんですけど、3は本当全くわからないのでゲーム画面出ましたね。ただ、そうですね、こんな感じで横スクロールのアクションゲームであるっていうことは、それだけは知ってます。
This is actually the Genesis or the Mega Drive port, however you wanna call it the best. And it'll be a fun adventure. I was looking forward for this marathon. So this is the any% run.
はい、内容は全くわからない状態で、司会をやります。対戦よろしくお願いします。
But we know that this game has a lot of parts that has the Super Nintendo, the Super Graphics. If I remember correctly, even the NES version. So,
which game to load? どのゲームをロードしますか？始まり、デモニカスメイジ、悪魔の命中かな？塔の頂上、これダームの塔のてっぺんかな？どれをやりますかってことですね。
Save zones here, we can save anytime. But as we pressed start and beginning, the game starts. So I'll explain more about the speedrun.
なるほど。フェルガラの機械っていうのが、イースのフェルガラの機械がイース3のリメイクってことなんですね。
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we basically skip the intro right away, and then the game starts. So
始まりました。グッドラックです。
So 3 years passed since the adventures on East 2, and actually Otto and his companion Doggy went to Doggy's birthplace, which is on this version on the Genesis it's called Sarina, and our adventures starts there. And this is a bit of an intro. We don't have control of Arrow yet, but yeah, the game keeps scrolling here, and Doggy shows the city around, and then the lady.
ちょっと攻略情報調べてました。
She would be one of our supportive characters through the game, and later on we will see her even more. So they will start actually right now. So before everything, we're gonna change the message speed to fast, so we can have fast conversations during the run. And the first thing we're ever gonna do, we start with 1,000 gold.
これは多分ショートソードとレザーアーマーとウッドシールドを買ってる。
Which lets us have an exploit that makes us have the max level at the beginning of the game. So we see someone injured, and
でこの町の名前がレドモンドの町というそうですね。で、イベントを発生したら、その後ティグレー採石場というところに向かうと。
out. So we start by our first dungeon, which is the Tiger Mine. And first, we're gonna have a backup save here because this game is that's
うお、いって
we can easily get killed on level 1.
いってゲームオーバーになった。
We won't be grinding right now here. We won't be needing that because of the item we recently bought.
普通に痛くないですかこれ？これ序盤の敵なんですか？本当に？
The amount of enemies possible because you hit
被弾して半分ぐらい減りました今。
I'll even be a little more careful here. Okay, so the exploit starts here. We'll equip the amulet, and we can use it 3 times. So we're gonna use our first time here, change the room, use the second time, and as we do that, when we use that for the third time, the game suddenly gives us the max health of the max level of the game, which grants us max health.
もう半身ずらしの体当たりはこれもやらなくなったんですかね 3D から。
which is something we'll see later, and the max gold as well. So this is the reason why this game can be done under an hour. So right now we just need to go through
どういうこと？ なんか HP255 になってますけど、経験値65535って。どういうことですかこれは？一体何が起きているのだ？何なのだこれは
？The guy says that the mayor is trapped inside a
ウォーターハウスキー水車小屋かな水車小屋の鍵
we need to get a sword inside a warehouse where this worker here gives us the key for it. So we're gonna go right now, check the warehouse, and we need to go all the way back. So as we have the max level, I'm pressing the
いやでもそこそこ痛いなこのカンストしてるのに結構減ってる気がする。
we can easily touch the enemy and then he'll suddenly disappear. So, but the problem is that we don't gain any more experience points. So we won't be getting more levels from here on out. So gonna go climb this wall here. It's quite tight, so we need to position ourselves perfectly. And here's the first boss, the run. So we're gonna go here, and that's what the fight. So basically, half of the run will be us just touching the enemy and making them disappear. So we got the long sword, but we don't need that. We don't actually need that. We're just gonna keep with our bare hands punching some bad guys out there.
なんか裏技とかこう調べてるとアドルが最強になるパスワードみたいなのがあったりするんですけど、これ入力したのかと思ったらけど別に入力はしてなかったですよね。
But yeah, this is the main reason why the Genesis version is the fastest, and also we can say it's more friendly to learn, since for half of the game you don't need to worry about battling and learning some difficult strategy. You just need to go and not looking behind, you know. So
今いらした方、
what makes this game more
そうですね、序盤ですね。終盤のようなステータスになってますが、これは序盤です。なんなら一番最初のダンジョン一番最初のダンジョンね一番最初のダンジョンでなんか怪しいことをしたらなんかレベルがカンストしてましたっていうそのまあ見てる側も全然よく分かってないボスが一発で死んだ
And we got the first statue, the sunset statue. You see later on that we will need four
3セットした中か。
to prevent something evil to come up. And we see the blonde guy.
日本語だと落日の頂上というらしいですね。落日の頂上を拾って。
Talk to the mayor, and we save him from the cave. So the worker there asks us to spread the message that the mayor is okay. So we need to get back to Serena. And
で、レドモンドの町にまた戻ってきました。ここで商店街にあるアイーダっていう人の家にも行くと、シールドリングがもらえると。お金やば。何でも買えちゃう。
Damage, and even we can if we equip a sword and a shield, auto sprite changes, so we can have the sword and shield here. So you can see that if I keep pressing the B button, there's an attack animation. So we're gonna get back to Doggy's house, and then this lady is waiting for us. So Doggy asks for us to listen to her story, and she's looking for her brother.
一番いい装備を頼むって言って、こう数万ゴールドを超えるお金でちらつかせて、こう最強装備をかっさらっていくアドル君。確かにこれはワンダラーズフロムイースですね。
She and Doggy asks us to verify the place where
もしかしてイース2で稼いだお金そのまま持ってっちゃった感じですかね。
We go to Ocarina Ruin to inspect that out, and you might be thinking, who is her brother? So yeah, basically it's the blonde guy. So
もうイースからなんかやべえ人が来てるらしいということで赤字のアドル君噂になっちゃって、で村の中入れたらなんかすごいお金持っててめちゃめちゃいい装備揃えてボスもワンパンなんかやべえやつ来たぞみたいなそんなゲームだったんですね。
A best way to save time here is to not taking damage. So we're gonna go jumping on some enemies or hit with the sword.
ここは多分2つ目のダンジョンでイルバーンズの遺跡って言うんですかね。
Yeah, the parallax effect here on this game is quite incredible. So we're quite near to the temple, and we kind of eavesdrops some conversation between the blonde guy and the brother Pierre, and he's interrogating the brother Pierre because he suspects that there's something going on with the brother. So he sees that we were eavesdropping and throw us into this hot place here, but we survive actually. So we need to find a way out, and on this dungeon here there's a famous that's not so famous, but there's a we could skip a boss fight that has here on the dragon, because on the right path there the lava is blocking the way, so we need to kill the dragon to get an item that nullifies the lava. And as Manic says, it's called the lava skip, and only one person has ever done this, which is the world record Jonom. And it's a I think it's a double frame perfect trick. So since I'm not consistent on that, I'll go to the old route, which consists of killing the dragon and
あ、もうイルバーンズは抜けて溶岩道ってとか、溶岩道ですかね。溶岩の洞窟を進んでいってる。正直このステータスだったらもう苦戦しないでしょうと思いながら見てるんですけど。一つ終わった。それはそうなんよ。
And we got the stone idol. So the stone idol is what is required to nullify the lava there. So now we're gonna go all the way back, and the lava skip saves all this amount of time, which is basically 3 minutes or something, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's
リルン、さっきのがリルンっていうボスだったんですね。で、カリュウの鱗っていうのを入手できたり。
amount of health take. Oh, Nato. Yeah, that's a good pun. Oh yeah, and there were some typos on this game. You're gonna see later on that one of the key items that we need is called the fire jewel. Not jewel, joel. So yeah, there were some typos here, but it's more funny than a big problem, a big issue. And the harp, yeah. Forgot about the
で、一旦道戻ったと引き返したんですけど、イベントが発生して道ができてたと。
So we can now pass through a new area.
これはあれですかね、溶岩流が固まって道になって通れるようになったと、そういう感じなんですね。
So we can say we survived the fight section here to surprise of everyone.
被弾してるように見えるんだけど HP 減ってないですね。
But we just need
もしかしてこれノーダメなのか。あまりにもレベル高すぎてダメージが与えられてないアドルに。
Get into the next cutscene. And also enjoy the music. It isn't the best.
1食らってますか。1食らってる。あ、本当だ。ちょっと食らってるのか。
The tracks here are a banger overall. So we get back to the castle and Ellen is waiting for us here. So
で、エレナさんですかね、これが。エレナさんっていう人がちょっと話しかけていて。
the door here. And we actually
で、後ろの方に隠れてなんか盗み聞きをしている。
the conversation here. And there's this there's another guy who oversees what
ちょっと攻略情報しか見てないので、シナリオは全くわからないんですけど、何かどなたかご存知の方がいましたらね、補足の方お願いいたします。
And we actually find out that the hidden place we were
喋って解説してもいいよって方いらしたら、ぜひディスコードの方にね、ジャパニーズリストリームのサーバーで、いけますよってこう書いてくれれば、スタッフの方で対応しますので、よろしくお願いします。
check out what's inside there, which leads us to another boss fight. So, and this fight here is it's more boring because we need to make this dragon stay on this right position near the rock, so we can jump on it.
もうワンパンで
It stays on top of the tower. It's more of the rock. More difficult to hit it. Then we got the second statue, the Moonstar statue. So half the way to go. So, but we don't know what are the purpose of those statues. So we just grab them and think like, wait, what is that? What's the purpose of it? Later on, we're gonna see. And when we get back, so Chester was waiting for us and was surprised to see that we escaped alive from the pit. and he wants to battle with us, but Elena intervenes and Caster thinks twice and decides to withdraw. So as Elena says that she needs to do something else, we go back to the town and Doug
これ
was
が
passing by for us and
ボス倒したからまた戻ってきてるのか。
we're gonna go to Mount Cinco later on, but not right now. But before that, Doggy says that the mayor wants to talk with us, so we're gonna check out what he wants with us. And when we get inside the
はい、ということでですね、はい、時間がね、来てしまいましたので、私は司会の担当をここで終了させていただきたいと思います。はい、では、引き続き司会の方、天一さん、よろしくお願いします。
join forces with him, so not only that, he also
はい、では失礼いたします。
miners that are trapped inside the other part of Figure Mine, so we're gonna go inspect
ございます。ここから近い串手行きがお送りいたします。
So a second visit to Figure Mine now this time to be more
攻略ビット
easier,
か
so we don't need to save
攻略サイトが見しながらやるかになっちゃうんですけど、
picking up the right path, but
今
we're
は
now gonna
ティ
go
フ
to the
で採石場行ったって感じですかね、今。
where we did the amulet exploit.
そのまま進んで。
Oh, this is the Mega Drive version cog. It was a good
あ、2回目ですね。
so when you get here, we see this chest and we got the power ring, which is one of the
パワ
necessary
ーリング
items
ゲット。
to the late game. So the worker was waiting for us, so he told us that everyone was on the mine and there's a lot of monsters guarding the place, so we need to clean it up to save the miners. But we don't actually kill all the monsters, so and actually we don't even speak with the miners. So because speaking with the miners will get us the amulet and he will tell us the story of Demenicus, which is the true villain of this game.
クリスタル回収。
We don't do that. We just grab this crystal here, which is optional, but we grab that to get a Brusha Serum, which replenishes a little bit of our ring points. It's gonna be something necessary later on. And we can do the tablet skip. We just don't need to do the cutscene itself. So yeah, just go here, ignore them, and just go straight to the boss fight. Opa. Wrong place. I forgot the stairs here. So,
階段
the worst part of this section
階段降りてるんだけど、なんか
the entrance is the exit
画像
of it.
画像のせい
Is
か
there's a platforming section that's
落っこちてる風に見えるの気のせいでしょうか。ああ、ちゃんと降りてるの
you're
に。
gonna see why. But now let's focus on this enemy here. So every time we touch the orb, he sends us back.
これは
a
おっ
little
せんだ
bit.
ったんでしょうか。
So if we kill this boss on the first attempt, actually didn't, but if 3 attempts is good. We don't
しかし
take damage on the.
体力経験値の数値
That
が
was a decent
だい
fight.
ぶ綺麗ですね。
So now we need to get back.
なんかニヤニヤしちゃいます。
And that's where the worst part begins because, as I told earlier, there's some precise platforming here, so we need to jump on a certain spot in order to climb back. So let's see if I can do it decently. Imagine not checking the tablet, yeah, right? But talking about the plot,
これをどこで包んでんだ
The kingdom wants to get the 4 statues in order to resurrect Demenicus. And Demenicus was a powerful villain that got sealed ages ago. And some stories tells us that
体積重いる感じですかね
person was able to seal it again when Demenicus' seal was broken. And that was a great climb. Actually, that was it. That was decent. I didn't even notice how good it was.
あ、外出ましたね
And
街戻る感じでしょうか
to speak with the mayor again since we did our duty here. Oh hey Luna, thanks for the good luck. And everything is still normal here, except that when I enter the
街戻っ
mayor's house again,
たっぽい
you're gonna see that the kingdom itself shows up and he starts to threaten the mayor again, but the mayor is hesitant to accept the conditions, and he tells us about the plot of
宿屋で会話してる感じですね
the king. I think it's King Maguire. I
手紙もらっ
name,
た
I played the game and I forgot his name, but I think it's King Maguire. So the king wants to resurrect to get to have power to control all the region, but we know that it won't do. Resurrecting an evil being won't give you power. So he asks us to deliver a letter to someone who lives at Mount Seiko, and we go all the way.
手紙もらってエルダン山脈
I enjoyed the track because this is one of my favorite tracks of the game.
配達か
It's so good. I can't describe how good it is.
さすがにこんなにできれば郵便局
All the way jumping.
郵便局頼むわけにはいきませんからね
Avoiding the enemies here. We're gonna take some damage because depending on where you take damage, you take damage from behind. You actually
もしかしてなくても経験値これカンストですか
it's actually good. So when we got on this
カンストそれ強いわ
actually passed by Doggy and the person that the mayor wanted to give the letter.
へえ
And after that couple
悪いことしちゃった
conversation,
いやそりゃ綺麗だこんな綺麗な
Slayer, which
筋なるわ
weapon of the game, and it even replenish our health, so we're gonna equip it. And the difference between the banded sword and the banded Slayer is actually noticeable. So we need to get the last statue that is protected by a curse there. That was the gargoyle statue. And in order to do that curse, we need
ちょっとここにもあるから取ってきてね悲しきお使いマシンですねこれは
So that was boss.
ああもう倒しちゃったよ
Get us the flame staff, which
フレームスタッフ
undo the glitcher. Undo the curse. We don't undo any glitches. There isn't any glitches here. At least positive glitches aside from the export.
審判の杖かな
So we're gonna go all the way back to open the
今お使いイベントやってるみたいだから
the place and get ourselves the last
今悲しきお使いマシンですからなんだ あー、落ちちゃう。
Here. Not gonna lie. どんどんどん。
いや、すごいな。カンストのおかげで普通に石食らっても平気で進んでいく。
The last statue. I think it's the moon statue. I don't remember the name of it right now. Could you just? Oh, okay. Okay, that was good.
いや、もう完全にご利用しですね。すごいすごい。
the fight here a little bit, but that was good. And we just need to hit the dragon's head and kill it with
ボス撃破で
ease. And just
体力全開も
but
なかなか。
James was chasing us and he wants us to deliver the statues. But since
ここで
the maniacal seal is weak,
ボス倒しました。
there were
脱出かな
lock both Chester and Arrow. So Chester explains the reason why he joined the
何しに来たんだろうこの人。
because he joined he and Elena lived on another place and
あ、人が増えてる。道義っていうのかな。
the king Maguire actually knew of someone that could prevent the manicures reviving and in order to prevent that he killed an entire village, but only Elena and
ヒールリングをもらいましたね。
and Chester for revenge wanted to resurrect the manicures to gain power and kill the king.
うんうん。バルスタイン城に近づくな。
How crazy
いや、行くみたいですけどね。
is his plan? So
知ったこっちゃね、行きますみたいな。
nothing changes his mind, so Target saves us, and when we get back to Sarina, we see that some people on Sarina were kidnapped because the mayor refused to collaborate with
いや、
the kingdom.
この辺になると敵強いから一気に体力減っちゃいますね。怖い怖い怖い。
Inside the Valentine Castle to save everyone.
しかも罠っぽいのあるし怖えな。
The king. So now it's on this part that the game, the run really begins, because you can see that we did take a lot of damage already, and we barely are inside the castle. So we need to be more careful from now on. So we're gonna do some some backup saves here, because we don't want to get ourselves killed here. Yeah, the difficulty from the Mount Seco to Valentine Castle like increased so much quickly that if you don't get careful, you're gonna get insta killed pretty easy. And we don't want to touch these spears here, because if we touch it, we get ourselves killed instantly as well. So yeah, we need to be more careful here from now on. And there are two boss fights here. The first one is right above, where we need to
バ
get
トルシールドをもらいました。
an item that undoes the protection to move forward, to progress through the castle.
いや、罠のダメージがえぐい。
Stop a little bit. So we're gonna do a backup save here, and we're gonna go face the boss, and we're gonna it'll be the first time we're gonna equip the power ring. So the power ring gives us more damage.
めっちゃ減りますね。怖い怖い怖い怖い。あー、死んじゃう死んじゃう。
Takes
でも俺倒せば全開できるかな。
points away, and that extra help is important to kill this boss here.
危ない危ない。
And there was a boss, but we are in
トラップが痛い痛
We
い。
just start the castle, and we got the red bracelet. So with this bracelet right now, we can progress through the castle.
で
So
書かれてあるからシンクの腕輪かな今回収したの。
we can get an optimized way out here. Perfect. We're gonna go all the way back.
レベルは上がらないけど全開はできる。
Oh, yeah, enjoy that track. This track is, I think it's the best one of the Genesis version. So, oh yeah, we got the I forgot, but we got the battle shield, which is the best shield of the game. So, the amount of damage we're gonna take from now on, we're gonna be reduced by a lot, but we still take a fairly amount of damage, so we need to be careful.
さすがに今のは待ちますね。
Oh yeah, and if we somehow we
こ
just
れもボ
don't
スかな
do that
どうなんだ
boss and touch
なんか
this
聞いたけど
we get insta-kill as well.
何だったんだろう今の。
So before proceeding to the next boss, we're gonna go down here and grab the battle armor, which is the
バトル
armor. in
バ
the
トルアー
game.
マー回収したっぽい。
And we're gonna equip it. So now we have full
装備変更
defense in here.
あ、なんだ当選簿か。
Dun, 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 dun. And right near the door here, we're gonna get another save and equip the ring power once again. So there's a
なるほど、一番強い
here
鎧。
that spits fire at us, and he moves pretty fast, so it's quite hard to kill.
あー死んじゃう死んじゃう。危ない危ない。あ、死んじゃう。あ、死んだ。あー
So this boss here is a danger. It's for sure.
あ
So we're gonna do
ー。どっからやるんだろう。
again. So yeah, this is the first real boss of the game. So
あ、侮れないですね。あー危ない危ない。
okay, now.
あ、よかったよかった。
But yeah, this boss is a huge.
当たり判定が広い。乾燥で死ぬと恐ろしい。
Replenish your health here, gain a little bit of gold, and move forward. And every time we kill a boss, the ring itself get unequipped, so we don't need to go on the menu and equip it manually. So
災難に来
this
た。
guy here, Marilyn, which is called Marilyn, was chasing us, and actually Elena was chasing.
光、多分この 光というなんか謎のビーム当たってる感じでしか見えないのが。秘密の入り口が開きました。
Adult tells Elena that it's better for him to go alone and not put herself into danger. So we're gonna go check it out. What he wants to talk about with us. And yeah, 255 is the highest stat in the game.
このまま進みます。ドアが鍵かかって入れない。
This is kind of a boss rush, but this one here, there's the other barrier here. But if we stay down here in a certain position, we can trick this boss.
早い。
while he
体力変の早い。
hit us. And we're gonna do this
お服前進してぐさぐさしてる風に見えた。
on the next fight as well, because it's the best way to hit the
あ
enemy.
ー、鍵回収しましたね。
The attack button and giving a lot of damage on the enemy.
足元がお留守なんだよ。
The blue bracelet which unlocks this
で、鍵開けます。
prison key actually, which unlocks the door of the prison, and we talk to this guy here, and as a gift for saving those persons, and even brother Pierre is right here. If we talk with him, he gives us a nerve. So
プロテクトリングかな今回収したの。
uh,
あ、通常でこれなんですか
so
悪いこと何もしてない。
the blue bracelet. that is a major item to
腕輪
proceed
揃
to
っ
the
たやっ
last
た
part
ぜ
of the
みたいな
castle. So right now we're gonna go check the clock tower. The clock tower has another necessary item for the boss fight and the best weapon of the game, which is the flame sword. So
時計塔ですね。
as it was on the second part of Tigramine, this part here is more about precise platforming
歯車が足場にな
and
ってい
less
る。
about hitting the enemies. Those blue slimes there can hit us. And sometimes the game can either
あ、ここで
burst
プロテクトリングを
jump,
回収。
so
I
you can
have,
miss the
I've
jump
got
and fall all the way
protect ring.
back. And we got the protect ring, so this ring here is one of the necessary items to beat the Manicus later on. So
ここショートカットあるんですかね。
at last we're gonna grab the flame
無
sword.
敵。
It's the best weapon of the game. So we're gonna equip it right away. We're gonna later on see the amount of difference this
で、装備変更を。
sword has. We're gonna kill this enemy here and we're gonna wait right on this.
うわ、フレームソード
So there's a jump we need to do here, and in order to do that, we're gonna do a backup save because
ナイスセーブ。
jump and we got it first try. Let's go! Oh, this is so sweet to do that on a marathon. Let's go, guys. So yeah, now we just need to go on the king's throne and speak directly to him. We got low on health, which is can be bad. Oh, not so bad. Let me just do something here. It'll be useful. So we're gonna go grab this heal.
ヒールリングに持ち替えまし
I
た。
took a lot of damage and
危ないからね。
what I want to do. So this amount of health bar is necessary. So there's like a mini boss here, but that was the mini
ボス
boss.
戦ですね。早っ早っ
There is no blades. Keep correctly.
えー
So now we're gonna go face the king. But we ask right.
ヒーリング
where's
リン
the
グ
guy there? Where's that,
ヒールリングか
the-
便利です
the
ね
king's right hand person. So yeah. How can we say it?
で、またナイスセーブして
He's right here.
あ、注目なんですね
So this guy was behind all the plan of resurrecting the Manicus, and his name is Marilyn. And since,
そこ安全地帯なんだよな
he doesn't want he doesn't but oh my god, oh my
あれ
lord,
あーよ
I wasn't expecting
悲しい死に方が
Okay.
あ
Let's do the fight again. Yeah, this fight is
ー
a bit of RNG
かわいそう
because what we want to do, we want to lay down and hit Marilyn on the knee.
これは足元がおる
Where
す
he spawns is completely random and he can spawn right at us.
あ、大丈夫で
If
す
we touch the boss, we can get easily killed. But that was the boss. That was the boss. Also second try, but nah, that was good. So we defeated
よかったよかった
Marilyn, so Maguire wants to speak with us, and he agrees that he was foolish to listen to Marilyn, and he was influenced by his deed. So
なんか
he feels
アイテム受け取った
regret to do so much evil to
これで時計塔
everybody.
は終わりました
And Elena was waiting for us outside the castle. And since the Manicus survived and Marilyn wasn't done yet,
エレナさん
they kidnapped
何が起きたの
Elena. And
あ
Ados
あの
to feel
ヒロインなんですね今の
doing such thing for losing someone that was getting so precious to
あ
him.
んな落ち方したら無事では済みませんよ
Beforehand, the king gave us the goblin statue, which is a statue that opens the Manicus Island, and we're gonna need that to face the last dungeon of the
で
game.
また町に戻
And, but
る
before speaking with the king to get a permission to have a boat to access that region, we're gonna do some shopping. So just for safety, we're gonna get a harp here
買い物
and the brush serum. is the amount of gold we have. And we're gonna buy the amulet, which is necessary against the final boss. And the necklace. The necklace is an important item that revives us if our health decreases to 0. So that's kind of an extra life we have. And now we try to convince the mayor to lean his boat to face the Manicus, and Doggy help us to convince
ファイヤージュエル。
Heraldant mayor that not only gives us the access to the boat, but the fire jewel as well. And the fire jewel isn't exactly important because there's a dark room in the island that we are speedrunners. We know how to deal with that. So it's
ああ、なるほど。ネックレスも買ったから準備か。
item here. So now we're gonna go to the Manicus Island, which is the last stage of the game.
島行きます。島勝ち込みかなこれ。ラストダン。ファイナルダンジョンファイナルラストダンジョンかな
and not actually a Nubian. That this game is actually
歓迎してますね、これは。この飽き方は。
heavy. And by when I mean heavy, yeah, the damage itself, everything gets.
いいね
So these skeletons here can give.
なんかシンガンちょっと始まってません
And we want to deal. We don't want to deal with them. Don't want to get ourselves the damage.
え、明かり
This is a simple. Okay. There's another.
使わないのこれ。シンガンチャット。
So that.
でもさっきなんかもらってたような気がするんですけど。
Because we need to find where it is.
ファイヤージュエルもらった気がするんですけど、なんで
Actually decent. You need to go forward because that room is actually a maze. So since we know exactly the route we need to take, just go forward and kill everything in our way. Also keep impressing
とりあえず剣振ってれば当たるみたいな。
the attack button. We're gonna save here just
ああ、セーブは偉い。
killed again by the next boss, which is by no surprise, Thailand. But his next form is basically the same as before.
激横ブンブン
with
丸。
more health. So we're gonna grab the power ring here, crouch ourselves here.
これラスボスかなああ、また足元がおる
To
す。
take damage of his bullets and lightning. But 2 cycles and we are done. So with Merlin now.
あ、違いますね。ああ、まだ。
The only thing that stands in our
まだ
way
先に
is
なんか
the
いると。
Manicus itself. So we're gonna have a little talk with him. But before that, we're gonna equip the amulet. We're gonna see why.
めっちゃ歌ってますね。
Oh yeah, and Doug is also calling. Yeah, that was a good mention to mention. And before facing the Manicus,
生きとったんか、あれ。
gets with us and tries to help us along. So the Manicus shows where Elena is, and he demands that we give the statues to him in order to get.
動くんか。
But he also traps
何しに行ったんだ、これ。
Shatter. And before we get killed,
どういう原理で動いてんの、これ。
Arrow says that
足元がやってきた。
he's okay to. Oh, okay. He wants to
え
give、
今何したの
statues, which is a base lie. So, fight against the Manicus starts. So when we already start the battle, we're gonna use the amulet to give a damage directly to the Manicus health. And he has a section
こ
here.
の石の武器を視界に優しくない。
With
こ
exactly
の
8
この人が
slides.
ラスボスなんですね、ファイナルラストボス。ガルバーンさん、よろしくお願いしま
Yeah,
す。
it's quite hard because I need to focus on the jumps because jumping
画
here
面
is
目が痛いというか画面酔いそうこれ。
because the terrain keeps moving up and down, so we can get some of our inputs eaten here. And the second part here, we need to hit directly on the orb here, but we need to get carefully.
あの黄色いのが弱点ですか
Or
ね。
else we're gonna get directly hit by the Manica's hitbox. Oops. It's quite hard. Oh, I got hit.
あー、危ない危ない。
Careful, so I'm gonna try to be more focused here. Because this part here, I need to get a good
あー、ちゃんと動いてるんですね、足場。
damage before changing to a safer
いや、ダメージがえぐいえぐい。
Okay. Every fourth attack, he do that direct attack from below. So we just need to snuck behind below him and hit him.
あー、危ない危ない。
I think we have enough we have enough damage on him, so we just equip the
大丈夫ですか？
protect ring, which makes us invulnerable, and just jump right on him. And as long as we have ring,
主人公死にそうなんですが大丈夫ですかこれ。体力。
so we don't. Now is not the time. We don't
あ、
have
倒した。
time yet, but we defeated the Manicus. So defeating the Manicus isn't.
あー、危ない危ない。
We still have some a little bit of time.
あ、プロテクトリング。
But we saved the land, so
しばらく無敵みたいな。うん、
so actually Shatter is the key.
あー、なるほど、無敵。
To seal the
すごいな、プロテクトリング。
and I doesn't actually want that, but there's nothing we can do. And in the end, Chester sacrificed himself in order to seal the Manicus again.
あー、なるほど。ご利用し。
And yeah, that last fight is intense, but it's early morning.
帰ってきました。
And Edo and Doggy wanna leave town before everyone notice. So we gonna go all the way back with a smooth, bittersweet song.
これどこ行くんだろう。
We even speak to
あー、これ、これでめでたしめでたしなんですね。
tell us to go ahead.
タイムストップのタイミングどこだろう。まだエンディング、まだ話は続いてるっぽい。
He talks with Elena and asks if he doesn't want to say goodbye to Ado, and she's reluctant to do so. But time ends when we leave, when the fade out here begins. So as we go through the bridge, Joggy walks away with us, and Ado doesn't want to say goodbye to Elena because to him she's gonna understand, and that was time. That was actually a decent time.
ヒロインなんだ。
15 minutes.
あ、タイマー止まってましたね。GG50 分9秒ですね。
This is
お疲れ様でした。
Wanderers from East on the Sega Genesis on the Mega Drive. I hope you enjoyed. My PB on this game is 47-14. I don't remember right now. But if you wanna learn a NES game, the Genesis part
この赤い髪の子が主人公ですか？
is a good one to
さっきプレイヤーが操作していた。
easy to learn, and once you get the whole movement, it gets more easy to get and optimize the time. But
あ、この金髪の子がエレナさんなんです
I did,
ね。
that was my participation on this marathon.
赤がドル、
Pleasure. This is one of this was one of the games I played this year, and it was a big surprise to me. So I love this game really much. So as Manix is another runner of this game. I also shout out to Manix, which is an awesome person. So yeah, as he said, the next
わかる。なんか少女漫画感がある。
to avoid the whole intense grinding and even some of the hard parts of the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in another marathon. It was a pleasure to run here at RPG Limit Break, and keep watching Falcom RTA the Third. Good night.
いや、その言い方はひどい。行く先々で。あ、画面変わりましたね。はい。というわけで以上、イース3でした。続いての作品はイース7だそうなんで、私、一旦ここで失礼いたします。
It's East 7 with Chica, Shano, and Bramhall V, right after this.